Hey everybody, what's up? This is Rich. I'm just going to show a few quick tips and tricks on how to get a new computer fast, doing the build way and doing the buy way. I'm going to do it if you bought it first, as in bought a computer outright. I find one of the best places to go to get a computer fast on the cheap is Dell Outlet Store, outlet.dell.com. Whether you love or hate Dell, when you get a refurb, it's actually not a bad deal. So if we go for a desktop, for example, and we go to Home and Home Office, I find that the best ones to buy are the Dimension series. So I view the inventory of the Dimension series. And right here, we have it just shows a list. These are refurbished computers, but even though they're refurbs, they do come with warranties, which is nice. The best thing to do when you first come here is hit the little price link here. And we'll scroll down a little bit. As you can see, brand new computer, $309. It'll tell you everything that needs to go with it, or excuse me, everything that comes with it. This comes with a 2530 Celeron, what the operating system is, the hard drive, the RAM, if it's got anything in the media bay, which they all do. This has got a read-write DVD drive, and it has a 56K modem. The reason that the sound card and the network card and the video card are left blank is because all the computers now come with them. And it shows what kind of chassis we've got here. In this case, it's a mini tower. So, and now if we go back to the left here and you'll see what kind of this. This is scratch and dent, certified, refurbished. And you can get a new computer for a very, very decent price. As you can see, you do have your choice of AMDs or Intels. Dell uses both. So if you need something quick, cheap, got a warranty on it, you can just head to the Dell Outlet Store at outlet.dell.com. You can change if you want to go to Precision Workstations, or they have laptops also, notebooks that you can get. Out of the manufacturers that I've seen on the internet that build computers, I will say that the Dell Outlet Store has got some. It's really nice the way they have this set up because it's easy to use. You just go, you hit the one you want, you add to the cart, and you submit. I will say though that when you come here, the inventory changes daily, sometimes even hourly. So if you see something and you really like it, you can't sit on it for a week. You either buy it right then or it goes, kind of like auction style, but whatever here goes. Now let's just say we wanted to build a computer instead of just buy one pre-built. Best place to do this, newegg.com. Now instead of picking our case and our processor and a bunch of other stuff the manual way, we're going to do what's called a bare bone system. If you go to computer hardware and then you go to bare bone and accessories and then go to bare bone computers after that, what these computers are is these are motherboards in boxes that have no chip, no RAM, no processor, no hard drive. So you have to add things to it in order to get it to function. We'll go to the top sellers link over here and we'll see what we got here. Shuttle XP. Shuttle actually is very well known for making these little cubes that you can use so that you can build your computer. If you're wondering what it costs, $189. Not bad, huh? And they go up in price from there. Like this one's $199. This one's $269. This computer does not work out of the box though. You do have to add things to it. So let's go ahead and we'll add this to the cart. I have some other items in my cart, so I'm actually going to get rid of these. Put these all out to zeros. Okay. So we have one Shuttle XPC socket AM2 AMD. It will house an Athlon X2, Athlon 64, FX, or just a plain Athlon 64. If we click on it and check it out and go to the specifications of the unit, like I said, it'll house an Athlon 64 FX or an Athlon 64 or the X2. We've got a 1000 megahertz hypertransport in the front side bus. We've got VIA on the north bridge, VT in the south, and it will take up to 4 gigs of RAM, pretty nice. You've got a PCI Express slot, that's for the video, and we've got 1 IDA ATA, 2 serial ATAs, and a RAID, which is good. It does have onboard video, which is good, and it if you do that, it's shared video memory, and it has onboard audio. It has a NIC, a network interface card, 10100, that's good. It's got some extension bays, 2 front panel USBs in the front, 1 FireWire, that's the IEEE, and you got 2 audios in the front. In the back, you've got 2 PS2s, you've got the VGA, you got 4 rear USBs, you've got another FireWire in the back, and you've got 4 jacks of audio. It's 200 watt for the power supply, which is low, but if you consider the fact this is a small cube, it really doesn't need anything. And it tells you what comes in the package. So we've got some driver discs, floppy disk drive cable, power cord, some screws. That's great. So now what we need to do is we actually need to throw in a processor in this. We know that we have to put in one of these 3, and then we have to add some RAM afterwards. And by the way, memory type supported here, it says 240 pin RAM DDR2. We have to bear that in mind here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. We're going to add the processor